Olympic Way residents protest alleged police killing of TikToker. Irritated residents in Olympic Way, St. Andrew, mounted a roadblock for a second day on Monday following the alleged police killing of 19-year-old Jaheim Morrison and the serious injury of another teen Saturday night. On Sunday, the residents used debris, which they had set fire to block the road. According to residents, around 11 p.m., the teens were riding a motorcycle on Woodpeck Avenue in the community when they were chased by the police. It is reported that the police used their vehicle to hit the teens from the motorcycle before running over Morrison and crashing their service vehicle into a wall. The other teen is said to be in serious condition in hospital. They went to pay a round robin, but I don't know why the police got involved with them because him have him license and him just by the bike, stated Morris' father. Them never have to deal with him that way. Them could deal with him in a more professional way. But they just choose to take out the youth life just like that, he stated, adding that the teens were shot before they were hit by the motorcycle. Residents claim that the deceased was a quiet person who mainly spent his time on video platform TikTok. They said this is the second alleged police killing in the community in less than a year after a man who was shot and killed in May 2023. The Independent Commission of Investigation has launched a probe into the incident. Several left homeless after fire-ravaged dwelling on Water Lane. More than 20 people were left homeless on Monday morning after fire gutted approximately 10 houses in a tenement dwelling on Water Lane in downtown Kingston. Several children are said to be among those affected. Residents say that all their belongings are gone in the fire. There were no reports of injuries. According to Senior Superintendent Patrick Gooden, it took approximately 15 firefighters to extinguish the blaze, which began at 3:53 a.m. Gooden said it took members of the Jamaica Fire Brigade approximately 3 hours to contain the fire. The cause of the fire is yet to be determined. Promoters celebrate as Islington party ban lifted. Party promoters within the community of Islington St. Mary are breathing a sigh of relief now that the police have lifted a more than 1 month-long ban on their events. At least one I Can Make Some Money for Christmas, a round-robin promoter who lives in the area and identified himself as Shauna, told reporters. Her comment captured the sentiments of many in Islington. The ban had been in effect for years, including Martin Usher, Robbins Bay, and Rosedale. During a community meeting last Friday, Commanding Officer for the Parish Deputy Superintendent Anthony Wallace announced the lifting of the ban, but made it clear it would be reinstated if needed. I understand your frustration at this time, as I know most persons in the community benefit from this. So we are lifting the ban in hoping that everything goes back to normal between you, the residents, and our hardworking police officers, stated Wallace. The ban was part of a curfew imposed on September 11 after residents staged a protest and allegedly threatened to firebomb the police station. The protest was a reaction to a police shooting that left Rashawn Lovelace dead. Cops said it was a shootout, but residents have questioned that account. Last Friday, Wallace gave an assurance that investigations into the shooting would continue. We will continue to support the families and community while working closely with Independent Commission of Investigation to ensure smooth and swift investigation, he assured. We agree to continue working together and collaborate as we aim to maintain a strong, friendly relationship with the citizens and the police, Wallace added. Andrew Holness unopposed as nominee for party leader. The Jamaica Labour Party Era Council 1 has nominated Andrew Holness unopposed to remain the party's leader for another year. The nomination was moved by Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, the Member of Parliament for St. Andrew West Rural, and second by Dwayne Simmet, who has been selected to represent the party in St. Andrew Northwestern after the sitting MP Dr. Nigel Clark resigns. The Era Council also nominated Kingston Western MP Desmond Mackenzie unopposed to return as deputy leader. The two were nominated at an Era Council 1 meeting at the Pembroke Hall Community Centre in St. Andrew Northwestern constituency on Monday night. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, instinct midnight Tuesday, heads to IMF. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says he will be resigning as Member of Parliament of St. Andrew Northwestern at midnight Tuesday ending his stint as the country's finance minister. He made the announcement in a farewell address at the Jamaica Labour Party rally in his constituency yesterday evening. "I leave the playing field effective midnight on Tuesday," he said before thanking Prime Minister Andrew Holness for appointing him to the top post. The government announced in August that Clark will be leaving the administration to take up one of 4 deputy managing director posts at the International Monetary Fund (IMF) on October 31st. All eyes are now on Prime Minister Holness for the new finance minister. Holness had announced in August that Clark's successor as MP and finance minister has been identified. Dwayne Smith, a councillor in the constituency, has been selected to replace Clark as a JLP representative for the constituency. Meanwhile, Holness paid tribute to Clark, who has been MP and a cabinet minister since March 2018. Nigel provided a critical skill in the management of the technical era of change. "I don't think that there is anyone in Jamaica who could question the technical competence of Nigel Clark in managing the economic affairs and transforming Jamaica's economic prospects," he noted. Holness said he considered that it is a distinct honor to have a JLP member Clark sought after for an international position. DCS to pursue 20-party strategic initiatives. Commissioner of Corrections, retired Mason, says the Department of Corrections is pursuing 20-party strategic initiatives as it looks to the future. Speaking at the church service to mark the launch of Correction Week, the commissioner said the DCS must not only focus on security but should also emphasize the importance of rehabilitation and reintegration. He said among the 20-party initiatives are strengthening rehabilitation and integration of juveniles, enhancing safety and security through technology, improving the procurement process, and enhancing prospect of non-custodial offenders. Corrections Week 2024 is being observed under the theme Shifting Organizational Culture to Foster Greater Collaboration, Inclusivity, and Agility.
Now, envisioning the future, whilst we celebrate our progress, we are acutely aware that there is still much to be done. We are committed to building a brighter future that not only prioritizes the security, but also emphasizes the importance of rehabilitation and reintegration. We are pursuing 20 priority strategic initiatives, and this is fully in tandem with the Correctional Services policy that it's making its way through the process. And these include, we are strengthening the safety and security, optimizing technology to bolster security, strengthening reintegration and rehab of juveniles, enhance safety and security through technology, adult mentorship, a comprehensive rehab plan, enhance prospects of non-custodial offenders, our growth agricultural program, improved medical service, strengthening the DCS through the compliance with the law, enhanced communications, our property management services. We want to attract and retain our human capital, foster the desired culture, enhance our staff college services, enhance our employee-centered services and evidence-based practices, digitize services, improve procurement process, enhance payment process, and improve our performance management systems.
NWA installs temporary traffic signal at Pinnacle in Reading, St. James. In a bid to facilitate construction activities associated with the Pinnacle development in Reading, St. James, the National Works Agency NWA has installed a temporary traffic light and filter lane in the vicinity of the development. The Pinnacle, a multi-story luxury residential department, is currently under construction. The nature of the construction activities requires the use of large truck entering and exiting the property, NWA said in a press release. In order to ensure the safety of commuters and facilitate the safe movement of these large units, a new traffic management system has been implemented along the targeted section of the corridor. The new system involves a creation of an access point to the development from a section of the North Coast Highway. According to Janet Ricketts, Community Relations Officer at the NWA Western Region, only commuters entering the Pinnacle development should turn on this intersection. Ricketts said no U-turn movement will be allowed and urged commuters to obey the posted warning signs and the traffic signals, as failure to do so would put commuters at risk. The traffic signals were installed at the cost of the developers of the Pinnacle complex. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.